Hi, everyone, and welcome to the StudioJake vidcast. I, of course, am your host, Jacob Airy. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, consider becoming a channel member where you get all kinds of exclusive perks. If you're not on Big Tech, consider supporting me in my locals community. The link is in the description. All right, so a little bit different intro because I did something different this weekend. Normally, I do some sort of pop culture news. That's what I talk about on this vidcast a lot. But today, I'm going to be showing you some footage that I took while attending Phoenix Fan Fusion. It was my first time ever going to Phoenix Fan Fusion. Just so you know, ever since my super cute wife and I moved out here, we've gone to several conventions. You can see photos from that on my Instagram or my Facebook page. You can check out there. It's in my Linktree link, but I'd never gone to Phoenix Fan Fusion. So this was my first time attending, and I had a great time. I got signatures from giants in the industry like Greg Capullo and Steve Rude and a few others, and it was just a blast. Now, while I was in the convention hall, I just filmed random vignettes. I did 2 interviews during my time there. And just so you know, I'm going to give a warning. The sound quality is terrible. I've tried to edit it. It's of no use. So I'm just going to put it all on there as it is. I'm going to have a little bit of music in the background just for the heck of it. But I hope you enjoy this. This is just what I experienced at Phoenix Fan Fusion, which was fantastic. And I hope you like it. I caught up with some guys calling themselves the Game Church. They're a ministry that reaches out to gamers. So I decided to stop and talk to them. This is that interview. All right, so what's your name?
My name is Brandon.
And what booth is this, Brandon?
This is Game Church. Game Church exists to bridge the gap between the gamer and the gospel.
And what is something that you would like to tell other churches in regards to gamers?
You know, gamers is one of the largest subgroup of people groups that we have within our culture. Over 100 million people play games, whether they like to admit it or not, if it's on their phone, if it's on a console, if it's around the table with their friends and family. Everybody plays games, and we want to communicate the message of hope, love, and acceptance of Jesus in that culture. So we go to conventions all over the place, and we tell people Jesus loves them, and we give them free stuff. Primarily, we give them this. This is the story of Jesus and his guild and their quest to save a land known as Earth. It's the Gospel of John with nerd and geek commentaries in it that just help explain what's going on.
And to gamers who might come by your booth, what's the message you would like to convey to them?
Our message is simple. Jesus loves you. Free stuff. We have buttons, we have lanyards, we have stickers, we have books. We're not here to debate people. We're not here to have theological arguments, because the truth of the matter is that Jesus loves you. Plain and simple. And we have free stuff.
Hey guys, I'm having such a great time at Phoenix Fan Fusion. The staff here is fantastic. All the guests have been amazing. It's been so much fun. I got to walk through the art gallery and had a blast doing that. And now I'm on my way to my first panel, which is called Anime Edition, so I'm really excited to see what that's about. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to get a few pictures with some awesome cosplayers, because the cosplay game is awesome here. So I'll get back to you on that one. So I just got out of the category anime panel, and it was more like a trivia show where they had different rounds. And in my round, unfortunately, I got out. I confused Tact OP Destiny with Lycurus Recoil like a freaking rookie. So anyway, that didn't go as well as I hoped, but it was still fun. I had a blast. The contestants were awesome. The panelists who were leading it were awesome. So I had a good time nonetheless, even though I was the first eliminated out of my round. But I did have a good time. Alright gang, it's day one, time for a lunch break. I'm gonna grab myself a hot dog and maybe something to drink. Drinks are expensive, but we'll see. I found the Star Wars area here. This is pretty cool. They've got all kinds of really neat stuff. It's going to be a blast seeing everything. And don't worry, I'll be sure to show you guys as well. Okay, game, this is the first purchase of the event. I am so excited. I have 457, so getting 456 of Batman is great. This is when Tim Drake first becomes Batman, or excuse me, when Tim Drake first becomes Robin, and I'm very excited about it. It's such a great find. Hey guys, I am in Game Table Toptopia. I am a total normie when it comes to tabletop games, so this is all new to me. I'm pretty excited to see what everyone has going on. Guys, these gaming tables are amazing. This company that designs them, whew, wow, that's impressive. Apparently they also design poker tables, and so it's made out of felt like a poker table is. Okay, so day one was a lot of fun. I had a blast. I talked to so many amazing authors. A lot of conventions like this, a lot of fandom conventions, they don't have a lot of just writers. You know, they might have maybe 10 at the most. This one has a ton. They have like a whole author section, and I thought that that was really cool. I also love the art gallery. They had so many amazing artists here today. I can't wait to come back. Now, one of the interesting things was I'm really stunned because I knew that Greg Capullo was going to be here. He's one of my favorite comic book artists. He did Batman with writer Scott Snyder for the New 52 and a host of other amazing things. He's done Spawn. I mean, oh my gosh, this guy's done so much stuff. I knew he was going to be here. I knew he was going to do a panel. I didn't know he was going to do a booth. So I'm very excited. Tomorrow I'm going to bring something for him to sign. He's one of my all-time favorite comic book artists. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, day one's coming down to a close, and I will see what happens next time, that being day two. Alright, it's day two of my first time at Phoenix Fan Fusion. So far, day one was a blast. I got to meet so many writers, artists, performers. It was fantastic. Day two, I'm looking forward to talking to more cosplayers, visiting more panels, and also getting my Greg Capullo Batman 1000 variant autographed by the artist himself. I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait to share all of that with you. I stopped by the Air National Guard booth to ask them what their favorite sci-fi or superhero movies are. I got some really cool answers and this really cool plushie. What's your favorite superhero or sci-fi movie?
The Expanse series.
Nice. What's your favorite superhero or sci-fi movie?
Superman.
Superman, nice. What's your favorite superhero or sci-fi movie?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, nice. There's a lot of celebrity love here. You can see some long lines, especially for Giancarlo Esposito, Michael Rooker, and Natasha Leo Bordizzo. Three very talented actors and actresses, obviously. We've got the anime voice actors over here. D. Bradley Baker and so many others, man. Already line at Wild Bill's. Alright everyone, I'm about to go into my first panel for day two, that being one about Sonic Prime, which is a very good Sonic the Hedgehog animated series. It's family friendly. You can watch it with your kids, so I highly recommend it. I'm about to go in and check out what the panel has to say. Alright guys, so I just got out of the Sonic Prime panel. It was really great. The panelists did such a good job of moderating, and they let us talk about it. We just talked about the show, what we liked, what we didn't like. They also talked about the multiverse in general when it comes to Sonic Prime. It was a great time. I had a blast, and I can't wait to go to my next panel, which is a Batman retrospective. I'm really looking forward to that one. Alright folks, so this is the next panel I'm going to, Batman a Retrospective, featuring two amazing artists, Greg Capullo, who of course did Batman with Batman New 52 with writer Scott Snyder, and Mitch Gerads, who has worked on Batman One Bad Day, specifically the Riddler one, as well as a few others. I'm very excited for this panel. Greg Capullo and Mitch Gerads are both very talented artists, and I can't wait to see what they have to say. Alright gang, I got out of the Batman retrospective panel with Greg Capullo and Mitch Gerads. It was a blast. They did such a great job. They decided to do it more in a Q&A style, so a lot of great people asked some cool questions about Batman and also some of their other projects, and it was just a good time. I got to ask a question, they answered it, and I just think that it was a good time. It was probably the best panel I've been to so far. I'll let you know if I'm able to go to any others, how those go and whatnot. But yeah, it was a good time. Batman retrospective with two amazing Batman artists. That's always fun. You guys aren't going to believe this, but at Phoenix Fan Fusion, I found the Cara Dune Lego. Of course, Cara Dune, the amazing character played by the amazing Gina Carano. I have been looking everywhere for this little Lego set. I've got all of her action figures, all of her pops. I've got the shirt, I've got the artwork, but I couldn't find the Lego. So now all that's left is the Thick Pen, and that should complete my Cara Dune collection. But yeah, I can't believe one more step toward my complete collection here at Phoenix Fan Fusion. Alright guys, so day 2 has been fantastic. It's been a blast. So many amazing nerds, geeks, whatever you want to call them, they've been fantastic. This has been such a good day. I had 2 amazing panels. I did so much cool stuff, and on top of that I got signatures from 2 of my favorite comic book artists. So day 2 has been fantastic. I'm going to come back here for the final day, day 3, and I'm just going to have a good time. I am really looking forward to it. Probably going to actually buy some stuff outside of the stuff I've already bought, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Hi everyone, so it's day 3 of Phoenix Fan Fusion. It's the last day of the convention. I'm pretty excited about it. Now this day is going to be a little bit more low-key. It's not going to be all crazy like it was the last 2 days. I'm just going to do some final purchases. And I actually saw one of my favorite artists, Steve Rude, has a booth in the convention, so I'm going to try to get a signature from him as well. I've got Nixus Alien Justice for him to sign. One of my all-time favorite artists. He did a really great Batman comic called Batman the Architect, so I highly recommend you check that out. But I'm super stoked for this last day. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to ending out, you know, with my Batman shirt on. Okay, so now who's literally Jake from State Farm? I got this bobblehead at the State Farm booth, and I think it's kind of cool, actually. I never was a bobblehead, and now I am a bobblehead, and also Jake from State Farm. Alright folks, it's day 3 of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'm excited. I've already gotten a bobblehead made of myself, which was kind of fun, kind of weird, but also kind of fun. But I'm very excited. I'm ready to have a good time. The crowd isn't as electric as it was yesterday, but everyone is still here to have a good time. It's looking really cool, and I can't wait to get started because I'm about to ride a mechanical bull. Alright, gang, here we go. I'm about to do some laser tag. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't done laser tag since I was in college, so this is going to be kind of a new experience for me, but I'll probably get wiped out like after like 30 seconds, but I'm going to still have fun. Alright everyone, we're here for the tournament of sabers to see some guys and ladies go at it with their lightsaber skills. So the tournament of sabers was actually kind of fun. It was cool watching people go out. They had some really good rules for safety, and some people you could tell were really intense about it. Good for them. It was fun to watch. All the competitors were good. The refs were awesome, and it was a good time. I had a blast watching it.
Yes, I'm Paige of Error Page Cosplay.
And when did you get started in cosplaying?
I started cosplaying in 2016 as a way to kind of escape from an abusive relationship. So it was a really sad beginning, but now it's a fun kind of experience to go through.
That's really cool. And how do you determine which character you want to cosplay as?
So I cosplay as things that aren't characters pretty often. I cosplay as full video games or like Mario Kart tracks. So it really just depends on if something is really fun, colorful, and creative, and I feel like I can create something from it.
And what is a myth you would like to bust about cosplaying?
You don't have to know how to make your whole cosplay in order to cosplay. You can fully purchase it, you can purchase parts of it, or have someone else make it. Cosplay is just the act of wearing the costume.
Awesome. So I won this issue of the New Mutants, issue 41, from this Gambit recovery booth. So that was pretty cool. They had this blink machine where I won it. So check them out. You're here for the last day. Hey gang, so day 3 has come to an end. Like I said, today would be a little bit shorter. Just wanted to recap and say how much fun I had. I had a blast. It's been so much fun. Everything has been great. The staff at Phoenix Fan Fusion was incredible. They were amazing. They were polite, friendly. Anytime me or my cousin had a question, they would immediately stop and help us out. It was fantastic. The guests were amazing. I got amazing autograph from Steve Rude, Greg Capula, Jay Lee. So much great stuff. It was truly an amazing tournament. I had a blast. I can't wait till next year. For my first year, this was a lot of fun. I have to say, I had a blast at Phoenix Fan Fusion, getting to meet all these different people, meeting my fellow nerds. And what was cool about this one was you see a lot of ones you don't normally see. Like I saw a lot of Jurassic Park cosplayers. You don't see that a whole lot anymore, so I'm glad it was there. A whole lot of more of anime, even for this generic comic book convention. But I had a blast. It was so much fun. I highly recommend it. If you missed this year, check it out next year, and we'll be on to the very next convention. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that little bell so you don't miss anything that comes from this channel. If you're watching on YouTube, consider becoming a channel member. It's something I just launched. You get all kinds of perks, emojis, and so much more. I would really appreciate it. And if you're watching on another platform like Rumble, Odyssey, or BitChute, and you are like, hey, I don't want to support big tech, I totally get it. head on over to my locals page. The link is in the description. It's kind of like a Patreon. You can support me there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my journey through Phoenix Fan Fusion, my first year ever here at Phoenix 2024. It was fantastic. I had a blast, and I'm looking forward to next year. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.